Hello, Giants fans. Welcome to Giants Baseball 101. I'm Gabe Vaughn, your host. The Giants won at last yesterday. They beat the Diamondbacks 7-5. It's not just that they won. They came back from a 4-0 deficit. The Diamondbacks were ahead 4-0 by the time of the fifth inning, and the Giants came back in the end. This was literally, statistically, one game in time to save the Giants' winning record. Not a moment too soon. It was just in time to save the Giants' winning record from getting tied. But now they have a winning record of 41-39. Of course, the work has just started, but there is hope for the Giants. They'll have a lot of work to do going forward, but they were hot yesterday. So in the top of the fifth inning, behind 4-0, Joey Bart originally hit a home run to make it 4-3. But the Diamondbacks challenged the play, and they got it successfully overturned. And it was just a ground rule double in the end that scored one run for the Giants. And a play like that is costly. You're supposed to get 3 runs on the original call, but they noticed that there was fan interference. And the umpires said, yeah, it was legitimate fan interference. I guess a fan caught the ball when it would have bounced again in the ballpark. And whether it's because it clearly would have been a ground rule double, well, I guess you can't say whether it really would have been bounced over the fence or not, but it could just be that the play couldn't have been done over again. The umpire said, this is going to be an automatic double, and one run was forced in on that play. So if it's 4-3 or 4-1, that's a big difference here. Getting that call overturned would have just hit the Giants pretty hard on a night when they need to win. And they were going to get 3 runs. They only get 1 run, 2 runs in a situation like that, particularly when it's an inning that you're trying to make a big inning and you've got runners on base. To lose out on 2 runs that you originally thought you had on a play is a costly overturning of a call. But they worked through that. Lamont Wade Jr. then grounded out, but it was a productive ground out because a run came in and it was 4-2 Diamondbacks. And to do that, I mean, seriously, to do that, I always say this, I think being able to get runs on productive outs, even being able to score runs on your outs, I think that can make a team sometimes, especially when you're talking over certain stretches of play, it can make a team better or worse. I mean, there are a lot of things besides that would really carry the weight of the game and make the difference, but sometimes, especially I'm thinking last night, it's just the Giants, I think, are especially good when they can do that. When they have runners on base and the batter can't get a hit, he can at least put the ball in play in such a way as will allow a runner to score. That is just great when you can do that in this game of baseball and get a productive out. But then the Giants got out of the 5th inning. It stayed 4-2 until the 8th inning when Darin Ruf hit a home run to tie the game. So they had a tied game. After that point, Ruf came through. He's got power, and he has been a productive player for the Giants this year in many cases. And this was one of them. They tied it 4-4. Then, in the top of the 9th inning, Austin Slater doubled to bring in 2 runs to make it 6-4. Austin Wins was out on a sacrifice fly. There's another sacrifice out. Good teams can do that. I mentioned that when we were talking about the 5th inning. And the Giants got ahead 7-4. Then in the bottom of the 9th inning, Camilo Doval came in to try to lock it down. He couldn't quite do it. Ketel Marte singled off of him to make it 7-5 Giants. But Sam Long was the guy to step up, though he probably didn't expect to come into this game. He came out of the bullpen and he got an out to end the game. Long got the most important out of the game and with it the save. And you'll remember last time Long pitched, he went 3 innings against the White Sox in a game that didn't matter. The Giants were going to lose anyway. And I said, hey, Sam Long has pitched real well this year. I would honestly rather have him pitching when it matters, and when it matters if you can get outs, rather than to just pitching the innings that have to be played when the outcome of the game is pretty much, that would be pretty much already known or already pretty clearly guessed. But this was that kind of outing for Long. When he pitched in a high leverage situation, he pitched in one of the biggest situations you could get into in any game, when the Giants are clinging to their 2-run lead. And he was ready in the bullpen. He came in and got the final out. So, yeah, Sam Long isn't just a long reliever. He's not just a pitcher for the mop-up innings of a game just because he can pitch a few of them. He's not even really just an opener. No, he's a pitcher that I think should sometimes get a chance in situations like this, and he got that chance last night, and he got the save. So that's great. The Giants win 7-5. They do save their winning record. This has been Giants Baseball 101. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to contact me, it's gabrielvaughn89@gmail.com. And please subscribe, by the way, if you have not. I would love to see you subscribe. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. The Giants do still have work to do, but the step in the right direction has been taken. Thank you. See you next time on Giants Baseball 101.